Yeah, I've started to rove, so I'll take this. So quickly about Hundo. We're an education tech startup with a social mission to end global youth unemployment. And we've built a transformative platform. It's all very shiny. And we do on-demand learning, immersive learning experiences, and virtual work experience. We focus on work experience because we know that there's a huge gap between the skills that young people are leaving education with and the skills that are actually needed in the job market. I'm going to skip through the boring numbers. We know that education is important. We're not here to try and take down the system. We work with schools, colleges, universities to try and provide insights into industry. There's a gap between education and employment, and education is struggling to keep up with the rate of change in the job market, and it's no surprise. 85% of the jobs that will be needed in 2030 don't actually exist yet. So how do you teach young people about that? There's a strong argument for teaching people how to learn, not what to learn. That is part of it. But we believe that we need employers to be involved in skills development from a much earlier age. And the first step towards doing this is work experience. It teaches young people how the skills that they are gaining in the classroom, in their extracurricular activities, in their hobbies, how those skills are valuable and are applied in the workplace, and how they can demonstrate those skills when it comes to applications, CVs, that sort of thing. So the example we always give is, you might love gaming and you game all the time in your spare time, but you might not think, that's something I should talk about on my CV, and say that I collaborate with my teammates, I communicate with them online in a virtual environment, and together with teamwork we get the job done. You've got collaboration, communication, teamwork in there. Those are essential employability skills. And we are here to sort of teach young people how to talk about that and express those skills. The problem is that young people are struggling to access work experience. I think we all know it's quite a good idea. The government is certainly, with the introduction of T-levels, putting an emphasis on work experience, making a certain amount of hours compulsory for some students. It's a lovely thought. It's just really, really difficult to pull off. I think schools and colleges are struggling. There's not enough placements. They have to place every student individually. It's expensive. It's time consuming. It's a safeguarding nightmare. And then on the employer side, with so many businesses now going into hybrid or remote models, how do you offer a student a valuable experience when you're dotted around the country in different offices and everything is online? So enter Hundo's work experience platform, and this is just a little sort of screenshot of it for you here. We've built a platform that is purpose designed for employer-led work experience that meets the needs of each and every student, but also gives them a real thorough understanding of what it's like to work in a virtual environment. So you can see here we build a team section where students can collaborate with one another, anyone else in their cohort doing this project at the same time as them. We include tools and resources, some of which are the actual tools that we use at Hundo every day, and some of which are closed simulated environments to help them understand the importance of things like communication, collaboration tools. So all those things that we use every day. Our placements are all based around project-based learning. And you can see here we guide students through each step of, in this case, it's designing a product, planning a product, building a product, promoting a product. And at the end of every placement, there is a tangible, real-world product that student can say, I designed this, I delivered this. We also do skills mapping, and this is so that students can understand as they go along the skills that they are picking up and be able to talk about them later on. So when a student contacts me and says, hi, this is just an update, a screenshot of the work that I've done today, I can then award them a communication badge and reinforce that that is really important in the workplace. You do need to keep each other informed and up to date. So the beautiful case study that I'm here to talk about today is that the online edition of Leeds Apprenticeship Recruitment Fair was in fact built by 17 work experience students from Leeds City College and UTC Leeds. They were here earlier, but they have abandoned me now, which is fair enough. So as a team, they worked together to design, deliver and promote the online careers fair, throughout which they gained valuable employment skills, especially for working in a remote workplace. We were completely online. We met for the first time today. And they were working to a real brief for a real client. The client is Leeds City Council. They asked us to build the immersive environment, and we brought in the work experience students to do that for them. So they're getting used to real deadlines, real timelines, real briefs, and real results. You will find us downstairs at stand 72 to have a little look at the online edition. You can also scan the QR code, and when you go home later, you can browse all the employers who are here all over again this evening. So a very quick note about the Hundo profile. This is essentially a digital CV. We use avatars because when we do immersive environments, students can take their avatars off into those environments. It's also just fun. It's gamified, it's fun, people love it. You write your bio as you would on a normal CV. You add your experience and you add some interests or hobbies. And then this is where we track your achievements, your skills throughout all your placements. You can download it here as a template for a CV you might submit for an application. But more importantly, this week we announced the launch of our career co-pilot. This is an AI-powered careers advisor that you can carry with you in your pocket, on your computer, wherever you go. It's trained on a database built by Hundo of the industries, companies, and job roles which are shaping the future of work. It's tailored to the needs of each and every student. Students have complete control over the data that they put in for Career Co-Pilot, and we do not share it any further. So Career Co-Pilot at any time can look at your profile, and it can give you personalized careers advice for your future. You can ask it about a particular industry and then say, well, how can I use the skills I've got to get into this industry? And it will recommend some job roles, it will recommend some development. It can also help you with general company research. It can follow you around the Hundo site and check in, and you can ask it a question at any time. It can also do application support, personal branding, and interview preparation. It will not write your CV for you. I've asked it to, and it said no. But it will give you some very, very helpful advice to push you in the right direction. If anyone here does work for a school, college, or has children in school or college, we're offering 50 free places for each college so they can get some students on board, get them using it, and see what they think. So that, very brief, but please do visit us online, downstairs rather, to view LARF online. Anytime you can access all the employers who are here today. Thank you very much. Any questions?